think one of my biggest lessons that I've learned while I've been on my journey is that the journey never stops. You feel me? The healing never stops. It just never ends. Things just never, it never ends. But that's okay because life isn't ending yet. So it's okay that things don't end. But it's important that we put an ending to certain things in our life here. You see what I'm saying? But just because you put an ending to it doesn't mean that it's going to end for good in your life, because we live in life every day, right? That's the biggest thing I learned in my journey. Nothing is ever over with. Not like relationships and things like that. Just you're going to constantly keep coming in contact with people on a daily basis that are going to trigger you. Situations that are going to trigger you. When you think you got everything figured out, it's always going to be something, okay? That's why it's good to learn the lesson. Because when you learn the lesson, something can't get in the way. You know, you could just see it for what it is, and then you move past it. And that's the thing I'm grateful about. I can move past things very quickly, whereas it used to beat me down and depress me. It did. I used to suppress my emotions to the fact where I blow up and start fighting people. You know what I'm saying? The next person come to me with that, I'm fighting. You feel me? That's what it's just the honest truth. That's the way I used to be. And the biggest thing I've learned in my journey is to don't suppress your feelings. Feel them. Control your emotions. And while you're doing that, you know, just build yourself up. The only thing you can do is build yourself up so people can't do it again. And we already know those same people that tried to do it again, they're not going to really try it once you call them out, no way. But new levels, new devils. So you're going to see somebody every day that's going to be willing to try you like those people did. But your thing is to stand in your power no matter what. They can try you, but they can't succeed if they're doing it by themselves, right? So, and I'm hearing to the exes. A lot of exes are trying to come back in a lot of people's lives here. Y'all got to understand, these exes are coming back because they know what it feels like to be without you now. They know what it feels like to not have that grace that you have, that mercy that you have, that abundance that you have here. Now they're ready to come around and swindle you, for it again. Spirit said these people will never be able to swindle you a day in your life. You already met your counterpart, your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? You already met who you want to be with, who you thought you wanted to be with. You really didn't want to be with. You was just trauma bonding with that person because you didn't have nobody else to be with to trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to trauma bond. But you didn't have anybody to talk to. So that person became that person. And then it just turned into a whole shit show, So I say all that to say this. You're never truly healed. 3, 4, 5 on the clock. You're never truly healed. The only thing you can do is keep nursing and nurturing yourself on a daily basis in order to heal. See what I'm saying? And, yeah, it's a lot of people that want to and thinking their shoulda, coulda, wouldas right now. But you weren't worried about no shoulda, coulda, woulda when you had the chance. I don't get people. Okay? Because they never thought that they were going to lose you. They thought that, okay, I got this person wrapped around my finger, Maybe you ain't even got yourself wrapped around your finger. How you going to have me wrapped around it? People need to stop. It's become disgusting, But it's because people refuse to see their behavior in anything. Now, when I cut up and act a fool, I know I done cut up and act a fool. I just do. Even when I try to say, I really didn't cut up and act a fool. I know in my brain I cut up and I act a fool. So I'm not going to make people feel delirious or oblivious because I cut up an act of food, but I'm ashamed about it, but I ain't going to say nothing, but no. You know, when you get to a point now, it's like, yeah, I cut up an act of food. And we'll do it again. You know, like, when you get to that point, it's not that, you know, you will do it again, but it's like, okay, don't take me to that point. And then, yes, I was triggered, so this is what happened. Not that you're being triggered and you're supposed to make things happen or allow things to happen in your space because you're triggered, just because you're triggered. No. The operative, the key to this game is you have to use the keys when it's necessary, okay? When you feel like somebody trying to, okay, this person trying to tickle my fancy, and let me go ahead and ground myself. You know what I'm saying? You got to do stuff like that. Let me go ahead and, you know, clear my mind, you know, because I don't want to have to, you know. But just know that there are people that don't do that. People that provoke on purpose. People that are triggered and don't understand why they're triggered. People who don't understand what's a trigger to them. So it's all of that when you're out here and you're trying to be healed and you are, or you're healing and healing from whatever you were going through. And you get out here and you meet people like that. That's not very becoming. That's not, you know, it's like, okay, well, do I bring them up to my level, or must I fall short a little bit and let them know that I can do it? Huh? Which one? Because every day ain't gonna be a good day, okay? And that's okay. We're human, we're spiritual, living human experiences. So no, it's not gonna be whoop 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 every day. It's not. Matter of fact, on most days, on some days, you just like, listen, you can get the business today, right? So, but you don't allow people to come around to get you out of character, okay? Because I feel so bad when I get out of character, because I'm like, you work so hard not to get out of character and just to be a better you, and then boom, 1 millisecond, it's gone. You can always get it back, but, you know, you want to always stay in control, right? I know I do. So, that's all I got. I just wanted to let you know there are going to be triggers every day. It's all in how you deal with the triggers. And then when you get really good and start dealing with the triggers the way you're supposed to, God going to go on and bless you before the trigger even comes. Because God already know how you're going to act and how you're going to react. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Peace.